Now that we've got the text, let's have it animating on. And we're going to use our position keyframes for this one. And you can pick a spot. I'm going to go to frame 120. I think that would look good if the words landed at 120. So let's just do this one at a time. So let's select the Go layer, and we're going to add a keyframe here. Remember, scale, the keyboard shortcut was S, so you can think if you're doing position, the keyboard shortcut is going to be, that's right, P. So I'm going to hit P, and you can see that it opens up. I'm going to hit the stopwatch because I want Go to land at that spot. I'm going to zoom out a little. By the way, your wheel on your mouse lets you zoom in and zoom out. So I'm going to zoom out so I can see the whole thing. I'm going to come back here, I don't know, so maybe actually about halfway through the scaling of the Wildcat logo, and let's just grab Go. Now you can grab it and drag it around, or I'm going to Control Z that. You can use the numbers over here in the timeline, so you could scrub this right number and it'll go up and down. I actually do want it to go over there. You could also scrub the left one and it would go left and right. So let's watch this. It comes flying on. Excellent. And we're going to do now Wildcats. So we want these Wildcats to be at the same time. So I'm going to go back to my first keyframe here on the Go. I'm going to click on Wildcats, hit P, turn on the keyframes. Now, if I want to jump exactly to this keyframe on the Go layer, I can use the arrow over here on the timeline right underneath the eyeball, and that just jumps right back to that keyframe. Now don't hit the stopwatch though. I just want to scrub these words off. And again, you can either click and drag while holding Shift, or you can use the numbers over here. So let's try this now. So it comes flying on. Nice. That looks really cool. Now I want to ease all four of these at once. So here's a little trick. Click on the word position for Wildcats, and that selects that. Both of those. Hold Shift down and click on the word position for Go, and now all four of them are selected. Now I can right click, keyframe assist, easy ease, and all four are now eased. That's awesome. And I'm going to turn motion blur on, and notice I just clicked on one and it automatically turned it on for both because they are both selected. Yay. Let's watch this again. Shoo. Nice. So now you know how to do position animations and scale animations. Both are really super popular and I use them quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and select all the layers, hit U, and that will collapse all of them. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to fade this off at the end. And so we're going to go to, I don't know, let's go to 4 seconds. We'll have a 1 second fade off at the end. And I'm going to do opacity. So how could I do that? I could pre-compose this entire thing, or check this out. Let's go ahead and click and drag across all four, and we're going to just add keyframes to all four layers. Now, the keyboard shortcut for opacity is not O, which, it's opacity. So think about opacity and hit the T key, and you can see, boom, all the opacity keyframes open up for all of these. Let's go ahead and hit the stopwatch at 100% here. Go to the very end and change one of these numbers to 0. They all change to 0, and it is going to fade out. So let's watch this now. So it comes on, shrinks down, and zooms out, or fades out. Alrighty, let's go ahead and save at this point, and in the next lesson I'll show you how to export it.